You are listening to the Wisecracker podcast.
I worked long to be on the cover of Madden. Different level of understanding. Doing this, being so powerful with your hand motions. That's what I hate. Politicians have always, my entire life, have been like, we are going to kill the Iraqi kids. And if they were just like
they're holding a pencil or something. Bob Dole.
The towers, they were like this. Then they came down to here. Different levels collapsing. We're gonna bomb.
We're gonna bring America back up here.
A lot of hard. That's what Trump does. That's why people like it.
Yeah, it's just the hands.
Yeah, it's all here. It's powerful. Kamala's like
They try to.
that's the first time I've done that in a while.
They try to fake it with the sign language interpreter, but you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
This is one thing you can't delegate. You got to do your own hand motions.
I don't think that sign language has like alphabet and all that shit and like different like things for different words. It should just be vibes. Like if you can't understand what the person's like.
I felt like it was mostly vibes, right? You're just
that is true.
Oh, hungry. I'm pointing at my mouth. Oh, it's too loud. I'm pointing at my ears.
I'm doing a lot of hand
Why would
work.
A deaf person say something was too loud?
Gay
That's
sex,
stupid.
Lesbian sex. That was the talk of the dugout in the major leagues in Little League was right, wrong, fun to watch. We knew that. You could say it back then. You could say wrong.
Yeah, that really was the way to get everyone on board.
People loved that. 6th grade.
Ooh, what if it was two girls?
Couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even really fully imagine a man and a woman having sex.
That's why they put the L at the front of the name.
Uh-huh.
It's like eating dessert first.
Leading the train. The coolest one goes first.
Mm-hmm. The line leader.
And then B. B's kind of cool. D's pretty cool. Just being like, yeah, I'm that now.
Well, D's cool.
LGB.
Gay.
Oh, wait, gay's second. Gay's the lamest one. Just regular gay. You can be like gay and be the president now. There's nothing cool about that.
They let that happen?
You can be L. Kamala. It's Kamala, right? Yeah.
Well, we're back.
She's been the vice president for fucking what feels like my entire life, and I still don't know how to say her name. Yeah, we're back.
We were gone.
Back on.
We were gone for just a little bit, and people are already back to trying to shoot the true president.
Yeah, we took like 2.5 weeks
that's
off.
our fault. We're sorry. Everyone calm down. We're back.
Yeah, we weren't here to say, look out, Trump!
I know what he's listening to on that golf course, and it's us.
Yeah, I've got it on my iPod here in my golf cart. I listen to Frank Sinatra. I listen to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody. I listen to.
I listen to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I listen to the Wisecracker
Mamba number
podcast.
5. Mega number 5.
I listen to Mega number 5. Mega number 45. A lot of people say. What's that guy's name?
Lou Vega. Yeah, Lou.
There's an improviser who was not good with the same name, I think. There used to be improviser. I don't know. We need Alan here for that type of. But
yeah, we need experts to talk about.
They tried
anything.
to shoot Donald Trump, a Ukrainian sympathizer. Tried to shoot Donald Trump. Do you think that's
according
because
to how his hair was colored? He had the half yellow, half blue hair.
Yeah, that's funny.
Which is nice that we now have the Batman villains trying to kill Batman, I guess, right?
You can be a mercenary that knows how to operate a rifle, and it's still like, oh, your hair's blue? Yeah, you're fucked.
I think when they got him, his hair was back to normal.
You're somewhere in LGBT. Yeah,
we're going to not have you leading this parade.
TS, and the TS is Trump shooter. See, what's crazy about the shooting yesterday was I was at the bar watching football, and an hour after it happened, which is sort of the trend, everyone who knows me, those who know me, they text me an hour after Trump is almost killed. And it's crazy that it takes that long for the news to get to me. But yesterday, it got to me, and I went immediately onto my phone, and all the news is like, it's a gang shooting outside of the golf course, which usually, when I think of golf courses, I think of gang territory.
Well, there was that one guy, Tiger Woods.
I just ignored it. Yeah, I just ignored it. VJ Singh and Tiger Woods were shooting each other? No. And so I just ignored it for the rest of the day because I was like, oh, this is fake news. But the fake news is fake news, and it came out immediately. And then I was watching Alex Jones for the rest of the day.
Good way to spend a Sunday.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was really good. But I like that this shooter, he shot at Trump or something. Then he got up, left all his shit, ran into his Nissan. It was just like, I should have done that. I shouldn't have fucking done that. Imagine shooting at the president and not doing it like to the death. Being like, fuck. All right, I should have done that. And just going home. And then he just got like pulled over. And they were like, were you the guy?
They thought he was Tyreek Hill.
And he was like, I'm
pulled him
drunk.
over.
Yeah. He's like, I got a football game. Yeah, God. Isn't that crazy? I think they were rougher with Tyreek Hill than they were the guy that blue and yellow hair.
I only
guy
saw one
that tried
picture of
to
him
kill
getting
Trump.
arrested, and he's got his shirt up like over his head, kind of.
Yeah. He was probably hiding.
Like Beavis and Butthead style.
I'm dumb. I don't know what I was doing. That's what I do.
Oh, well, I wasn't allowed to do that? What?
Fuck. I'm sorry.
I thought the news said I was allowed to. The news keeps saying I was allowed.
Oh, but Trump, democracy, no.
I was just saving the Ukrainians from the democracy. What?
Yeah. Hey, at least this guy believed something. The other guy, Thomas Matthew Cock. That's funny. He what did he believe in?
I don't know.
Nothing really.
I think it's a better class of criminal.
The only thing he had, because this guy had at least the camouflage of like the different colored hair. Thomas Matthew Cox's head, his forehead was so big. It would be like, that was the real thing of like, and the Secret Service took him out right away. It's like, yo, it would be hard. That's like fucking throwing a baseball
like
out of a helicopter over the ocean.
Over here, off this guy's big white forehead. What's that? Shoot it, shoot it. What is that? Shoot it.
Yeah. It's shining in Trump's eye. That's why he moved. He's like, oh,
what the
fuck?
He's caught a whiff of him.
TMC's.
What's that stink? Imagine the smell of these guys.
Yeah. What's this other guy? Brandon Ralph.
Yeah, let's just say names.
What's this guy's name?
It's I don't know, something stupid.
They nuked his Facebook.
I don't think we should platform them by saying their names on such a large podcast.
What we know about Ryan Ralph. What do we know about Ryan Ralph? Our Ryan Ralph?
I don't know. He was trying
Wait, is this the Ryan Ralph we know?
Is this the guy that was a guest on this podcast 3 weeks ago?
UCB's Ryan Ralph? The former president was playing, and future. That's what I don't like about the fake news.
The lying news media. They don't even
say
that he's
was playing president under not capitalized, undercapitalized. Are you supposed to capitalize president? I know you're not supposed to do it for like father or mother.
It depends, I guess.
Even if it was like
I
president
capitalize
of
all
the United
words,
States.
All words capital.
Oh, I write in entirely uppercase, like a doctor.
Yeah, same.
So
it reads like I'm yelling all the time.
The former president was playing golf near Mar-a-Lago. The former president was playing golf near Mar-a-Lago.
Near Mar-a-Lago.
The former president was playing. Home just before 2 p.m. Sunday when a Secret Service agent saw a rifle with the scope, like a fucking Three Stooges, like sticking it out.
Yeah, he like went through a fence or something, right?
Yeah. God damn it. Fucking goddamn fucking fat orange man. God damn it. Fucking goddamn it. Gonna fucking take money away from my Ukraine. This guy lives in Hawaii and he's like...
Do you think he became brain damaged by inhaling all the smoke from the Maui fires? Wasn't he from Maui?
They probably... This is who they were probably trying to kill with those lasers.
Ooh. Yeah, interesting. I forgot that those fires were an energy weapon. Was it them trying to take this guy out?
Secret Service agents fired on the man, and the suspect did not return fire before fleeing in a black Nissan, officials say. Tale as old as time. Take a bunch of shots, miss everything, jump in a Nissan. If that's not the American story, if that's not the most American sentence you could ever have, is shots fired, jumps in Nissan. That's beautiful because this is, everyone does that in America.
Right.
Whether you're shooting at, someone that wronged your homie or the president of the United States. You got to jump in the Nissan and flee. The subject, who did not have a line of sight on the former president, fled the scene. Very funny to start. Just stick the rifle head out but like not really know. How did he know where he was going to be? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, to be fair, Trump does go onto the website where you book tea times.
He uses his real name.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Sign up
the 45th
for his own golf course.
Very likely, frankly, the 47th president of the United. And then it cuts off because the name's too long.
They weren't trying to shoot me while I was playing golf. They were trying to shoot you while you were playing golf. And I was just in the way.
And apparently Trump said that he was like, I wish I could have finished that hole. I was lined up for a birdie shot. The only reason they take shots
shooting
at
the game of his life, and this guy rudely interrupted it.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Caddyshack where the old guy goes out during the storm.
Finishing this round.
And Trump's just like,
I just saw a picture of the guy. He's hanging up in a bowling alley somewhere because he bowled a perfect game on 9/11, 2001. He just kept going.
The pins.
Nah, this is a perfect game.
I got to keep rolling. And yeah, it had to be like.
What am I supposed to do?
I mean, he probably went there. He's like,
he had the right attitude of all of it. What am I supposed to do? Quit?
Let me hit the lanes. Let me get a pitcher of Miller.
We got to build the towers up. We got to knock down all the pins.
Yeah, that's clutch. That's honestly clutch when they're throwing a strikeout at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Being like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
today.
imagine if Bush came out and bowled a perfect game.
Yeah.
Watch this drive.
Do you think they had like magnets on that ball to make sure it was a strike? Like
I think George Bush first pitch.
I think it was too important of a pitch that they probably had.
I think it was just on a string. I think it was shot out of like a. Yeah, there was like a. If you look closely, there was like there was a piece of rope that went from his arm to the catcher, and it like fired.
What do you think his internal monologue was like when that was happening? Just like, oh fuck, here we go. fuck. Yeah. No, they should have had what they should have.
That was like the thing he was good at.
They should have had Bush throw out the first pitch. I don't remember. Was it Derek Jeter? Who was catching?
I think he threw it to Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter's crouched down.
I want to say he threw it at Osama bin Laden and it was a bomb and it exploded and killed bin Laden, but that might be a Mandela effect.
Derek Jeter gets a sign. They should have had a cardboard bin Laden. Or Saddam Hussein. At that point, I don't think people even knew who bin Laden was really. Except for the government and the people that paid him to do 9/11. Except for the people that were writing the checks.
They knew.
Cover my big forehead so they blow my brain up. They should have had like a.
That's what the turban is for, so that the big forehead doesn't give you away.
It's like, oh my God, they're probably going to throw at bin Laden intentionally. Bin Laden's dead. Bin Laden's dead.
They threw him to Barry Bonds, and Barry Bonds cranked him into the water, where he now rests.
Now batting, leader of the Taliban. Number 2, Osama bin Laden. Bin Laden. and he knocks a home. He like rips a double down the line, and everyone's just like, God damn it. Fuck. Bin Laden got on. Bin Laden broke up the no-hitter. George Bush took a no-hitter into...
We had a perfect game going.
The 9th inning, 2 outs, 9/11. I don't know. Not a coincidence to me.
When they tell you what they mean, believe them. I hear what you're saying.
This is a hilarious thing. They're doing Ryan Wesley Roth. And they're always like, 3 names. What's the coincidence?
Yeah, but is it just that they give him the name?
Listen here, you fucking retard. Like, it's not... They don't want guys all over the country named Ryan Ralph. There's probably 400 guys named Ryan Ralph. And so they want it to be like, this is his middle name. There's one person, Ryan Wesley Ralph.
And we got him.
No, I don't think
Ladies
we did
and gentlemen.
get him. He got out on bail, thanks to Kamala.
Cashless bail.
Yeah, he got out on bail. Like, he's not going to be in jail. The fucking guy shot Reagan's out of... He's making music.
Yeah, but they made him make music in prison for a while.
Yeah, they forced him to be a YouTuber, the ultimate prison.
That is so lame. People used to shoot the president because they were trying to impress like a starlet. Now they're trying to impress Zelensky.
Yeah, this guy kind of just looks like a normal ass guy.
Why don't you do something regular, like light himself on fire?
Isn't that funny? This is the picture.
Everyone who's thinking about
News
killing the
uses.
president should just light themselves on fire like a real hero.
It's like this is like, oh, we're going to show the 58 Ryan. They used his fucking graduation picture from the 60s. What kind of weapons were involved? An AK-47 style rifle. They keep saying that too.
AK-47 style.
Would people just tell me what gun it is? Or do journalists...
The news never tells me anything.
I think these journalists just didn't play Call of Duty, so they don't know. They can't just
what loadout was this guy using?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have the tactical skin on there, and that's definitely not a red dot sight.
He did try to no-scope.
He doesn't... I like that he had a GoPro. That's good.
Yeah, is that a real thing, too? He was trying to document
and
it.
I cannot emphasize this enough. Please do not shoot Donald Trump with a gun. But if you're
again, we're back. Everyone calm down.
If you're going to, please film it. Because that's just like good journalism. You want to have this time in
like Alex Garland's Civil War.
Yes. I did watch Civil War last night. It was a stinker. It was very, very pro. We're journalists. We're so important. They did say retard in it once. It was very odd. I will give it a 1 out of 3.
You love this 3-star rating now for things?
That's all you need. 1 is...
Am I allowed to do half points in 1 out of 3?
Yeah. I like giving them that fucking juicy round score. 1, leave it alone. 2, up to you. 3, I highly recommend. What I'm going to say, like, oh, it's a 6.8.
Yeah, you got to be all scientific.
If it was a 4.7.
How am I supposed to know how specifically the stats with the money ball?
I sat down in the movie theater and it was a 4.7 star. I was sucking off my editorial partner while I was watching Civil War at the Alamo Draft House. I got a shrimp cocktail, and that's not the only cock and tail I got that night because I'm calling movie reviewers.
Alla Blow Guide House.
What has he been doing? What had he been doing? What had he been doing on Sunday? Is that correct? What had he been?
What had he been doing?
What had he been? Yeah, that's right. Whatever. This fucking college bitch knows how to spell and write. Cell phone records indicate the suspect had been near the former president's golf course for about 12 hours before a Secret Service agent confronted him and fired at him, officials said Monday. He was armed and had food with him during this time span, officials said.
You got to bring a snack.
So you're snacking out. He was just camping. He was hunting. And he just happened to pick correctly that the president...
He thought he saw a lion. I'm going to shoot a lion today. He didn't even know what he was doing.
Gator hunting. It's probably just gator hunting.
What? I'm not allowed?
Really good time to be a Secret Service agent because you can just fire away. Like you do not... Like you could kill... There could be like a little... like a tiny little boy riding around on a tricycle with a spinny hat licking a popsicle. And if he like looks at Trump wrong, you could blast him away and be like, well... You know,
yeah.
There's been a lot of attempts on the man's life.
I guess that would be the way this could escalate to being even worse, is if that starts happening.
Yeah, the Secret Service starts taking some liberties on who they blast away.
Or maybe they should. We got to protect Trump. I'd take a bullet if they thought I was looking at Trump weird.
Oh, that would suck.
No, wait, I kind of like him.
Roth was very open about his support for Ukraine against the Russian invasion and said he traveled to the Eastern European nation to see the battle zone. But
he was trying to get guys from Afghanistan to fight for Ukraine. Because like his whole Twitter was that. He would do the all caps typing like a normal person. And it was all about trying to get people's attention to get Afghanistan refugees into like a militia and get them fake passports so they could fight in Ukraine or something.
Does he have a criminal history? Records show more than 100 criminal counts have been filed against Routh in North Carolina in 2002. Court records state he was convicted of possessing a weapon of mass destruction.
What?
Well, here's the thing. In liberal 2002, questioning authority and your mouth was probably a weapon of mass destruction. In that
weapon of
case,
mass
a man named Ryan
triggering.
Rao, 36 at the time, allegedly led authorities on a vehicle chase before he, in a Nissan, holed up at a roofing company in Greensboro. Again, roofs, the enemy of the president. This man owns a roofing company, and the last big four-headed retard was on a roof.
I believe he also
What does
had a
Big Roof
connection to
have
a
against
roof.
Mr. Donald Trump? Is it because his buildings are so tall and they don't like going all the way up there to be
Because
big
roofs like to cap things. Donald Trump is about limitless possibilities.
Yeah, breaking the glass
to
ceiling.
the stars,
giving women
which is not good
positions.
for roofs.
Yeah, that's true. We have to get rid of roofs. We need to big
We're
roof
gonna
is trying.
blow the lid off the roof.
We like floors, a good dry basement.
That sounded like a Nissan.
A beautiful dry basement floor. We don't like roofs. Frankly, roofs. What do? You fall off of roofs. Yeah, maybe. Fuck,
Big
man.
roof.
He owns a roofing company. The suspect had run a company, Camp Box Honolulu, building storage units and tiny houses. This is a quote. As a community, if we can all come together and put our resources together, it would be extremely beneficial. All of us are tired of seeing the homeless people all over the island and nowhere to go. Sounds like he should have built a bigger roof. We're gonna need a bigger roof. That's probably what he said as he was shooting Trump.
Roofs say hi.
Anyway, I'm already over this story. Everyone's always like, why did people move on from the Trump's been they tried to kill Trump twice. Whatever. Until
And
it
they're 0
happens.
for 2.
0 for 2.
I'm not worried.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, he almost took out Mayweather in the third round, but he didn't. Are we getting hung up on that?
Plenty of fight left.
Bin
Big
Laden
miss.
didn't get a hit off Bush. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting for the next 40 years of my life to see how this all unfolds.
I've said it before, but if I could choose a time and place in history to live, it would be 2025 United States of America.
Ooh, not right now.
I mean, it's including right now.
Okay.
The lead up to things.
I'm not glazing over the rest of this year.
No, I mean,
forward
there's all kinds of nuggets.
We
Christmas.
got Halloween. There's so much good stuff coming up. I bought Cody's Christmas present today. Really early.
Wow.
Really early.
Don't say anything. He's in the room right now.
Yeah, we're joined by Cody, but he's not saying anything. He's on his computer.
He's hard at work.
Porn. He's watching
Hard at
porn.
work. Getting into a
He's
gooner
registering to
mindset.
vote. Oh, I got my mail-in ballot all fired up to be sent to me.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, it was an absentee ballot. The woman at the Delaware County courthouse was like, well, there's a mail-in ballot and an absentee ballot. And I was like, well, what's the difference? And she was like, the absentee ballot, you have to give a reason for why you're absent. I was like,
Right.
well, what's the mail-in ballot? You don't need to give a reason. I was like, okay, I'll do the absentee ballot just because I'm anti-mail-in ballot. And my reason was just work. And so I'm
It's true. We're working.
I'm getting that sent to me, and I'm going to vote absentee. I'm going to vote.
Yeah.
So that's
And everyone else
That'll be
should
interesting.
too. We shouldn't say stuff like that until someone pays us. That's the next ad.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not
Voting.
saying who I'm voting for. oh.
Just voting in general,
voting
you know,
in
like
general,
get out and
yeah.
vote. I'm Taylor Swift and I'm going to do this, but you guys make up your own choice. 'cause
Did
that's
you
what's
see
beautiful
Trump
about
literally said, I
democracy."
hate Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
on
and then they
Truth
tried to
Social?
kill him for that too,
Yeah, tried to
possibly.
shoot him in the brain. Taylor Swift is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I've been basically in a room with every single important person. Like Taylor Swift, smelled her hair. 2006 Reading Phillies game, smelled her hair. Smelled good. I can see why
smelled bad.
why that Pfizer
Very,
shield
very
Travis
stinky.
likes her.
Very stinky.
Yeah, she stunk, dude. She stunk. She was.
So she can only be with Travis
She
because it's got the
stunk
side
like
effect.
organic
no
eggs.
smell.
Yeah, true. And I've been in a room with Kamala. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to talk about any kind of. That was brutal. Should I do a deep dive on that? On the actual, event?
The day
The
of,
UCB. Yeah.
I guess we still have to talk for like a half hour. Do you want
Yeah.
to talk about it?
That was the hardest my cock had ever been. No, it was the hardest like hour and a half, 2 hours of like sitting in school, listening to your substitute teacher drone on about how much bullshit. Like,
you were there to kind of play a joke on the whole thing, but the joke was on you because you had to sit there and listen to Carmela for 2 hours.
For $100. Something that's really changing my life recently is my cast iron skillet. That was my biggest takeaway, is that she was like stomping for cast iron.
She likes the
skillets.
cast iron.
And at the time, I had just bought myself a cast iron skillet, and I was like, now hold on.
If your wife was the president and you were the first gentleman, would you still expect dinner on the table when you get home?
There's no way Kamala cooks.
No,
every fucking interview, she's like, I cooked them collard greens. And it's like, I don't think she's ever cooked in her life.
I don't think she's seen food.
I'm sure
I think they give her like some sort of nutritional pill.
I bet she has cooked, but it's the same thing with Trump, where it's like, he's not driving. If Trump was talking about like his favorite cars that he likes to drive, I'd be like, I don't know.
I've seen one video of Trump driving
with
young Barron in the passenger seat. And I think they're listening to Katy Perry.
Yeah, in the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, he drives his own
true.
cart.
I've seen him drive a golf cart. That was the other thing I heard, is that they rolled up in like a steel plated like reinforced golf cart to pick him up after they were shooting at him.
There's like a golf cart 1.
Yeah.
Golf Force 1.
ABC News says the suspect never had Trump in his sights and did not fire any shots, officials say.
Yeah, I think
ABC News, those are the guys who were debating Trump.
Yeah, those are the people that invited him onto an absolute hit job. 3-on-1, 4-on-1, possibly with the like. That was my favorite thing.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, her earring.
The earring.
For those that don't,
actually a listening device.
Dumb.
For those of you who aren't as plugged into hyper reality,
Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, had a hearing device. She had to go on to this 3-on-1 debate where she basically got to sit there and say lies while her two best fucking friends in the world apparently would roast the cool kid. And she also had a hearing piece in her ear, which was funny for people to say because, like, well, why would she need that?
Also,
why? What? Let's say she did. How did she benefit from like Kamala sitting there while they're being like, actually, President Trump, the right field fence in Yankee Stadium is 326, and so they're just fucking going after him, and she's sitting there, and in her earpiece, they're just like, look at him. Okay, be powerful.
Make the face.
Put your hand on your chin. She literally did this at some point.
It kind of reminded me of like when a teacher would look at you when you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're yelling at a teacher.
Yeah,
her salary.
I'm an alpha. You are a beta. Have you ever seen that video?
Yeah, the autistic guy.
Betas respect the alphas. I am the alpha, and you are the beta.
I'm very anti-teacher. That made me be like, we got to give these guys
some of these guys.
While this
they're
is
dealing with some heavy hitters these days.
Yeah, that is tough to deal with. You know, a prime autist who discovered Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate that day, and they consumed all of it, and then they come into class.
Yeah, worst that used to happen was a kid would think they were Spider-Man or something, but now they've been exposed
like,
to.
AJ's
Andrew
blood
Tate.
sugar is low, and I have to walk him to the nurse. Or like, Abby's parents got divorced, so she's going to be kind of sad during the math lesson. And now it's like, if only I had a gun, I would kill you. It's like, okay. It's got to be tough. It's got to be tough to be a teacher. That's why we should ban public school. No one should have to do it. No one should have to do that job.
No. Yeah, they're dangerous.
But that's how Kamala looked. That's the earpiece was telling it. Be look like more like she's sitting there. She's just kind of neutral because she is perfect at what she does. She's really good at just being. All right, look at him. Be more of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't think it was. She had some opportunities. She
should have been looking at her
to
nails.
respond. She was not responding to anything that was going on. She just had like short speeches to give.
Yeah.
So I don't think that was an earpiece.
No.
I think it was just ugly jewelry that only an idiot would wear.
4v1 though.
But it wasn't cheating.
Trump didn't have any earrings. That would be funny if Trump. They have another debate and Trump comes out with big
the
pearl
same
earrings.
earrings.
They're eating. Hold on. They're eating cats. Yeah. Next debate, which isn't going to happen. Kamala should just be like, whatever. She should be doing.
I think
her
they
nails.
tried that. They tried the like cool girl being like, they're weird. Oh, he's doing that.
I'm Brat Summer.
I don't like her. I don't care for this woman.
I don't like anything that's happening at all. I like that the Phillies are they're 5 games away from clinching the least. The NL East. That'll be good. Eagles are playing tonight.
The least. Oh yeah, pregame show for an
Tonight.
episode that will come out after.
Different levels of understanding. Got some predictions.
Eagles by 100.
I think Eagles win 13-12. I think the Falcons get a late game safety. I think Jalen Hurts plays extremely bad tonight, and that opens up a floodgate of questions on whether or not Kenny Pickett is actually the man for the job. 2 more turnovers for Jalen. I think Devontae Smith gets 400 yards with 0 touchdowns.
I could have maybe won my fantasy football thing with Jalen Hurts as my quarterback, but our commissioner made safeties worth 30 points.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about fantasy football in here.
I just thought that it was very funny to make a random stat.
Yeah, that is pretty
something
good.
That's like a lot of points.
Yeah, would you have won?
It would have been pretty close, but now it's like not going to be close.
Yeah.
I also did the cool strategy of starting a guy who was out.
I
am the best fucking owner.
I'm not gonna fucking pick guys. It's just not what I'm made for.
Yeah, let the computer do that.
I'm not LG. Yeah. What else?
Oh, do you want to talk about the Kamala Day?
I kind of forget a lot of it. I'd probably have to go back and listen to the recording that I have somewhere. Rewatch the documentary that I made. I should really get back into documentary filmmaking with Benjamin. Benjamin Stan was thrilled to do that. I wonder if he's voting for. We should call him. Should we call him right now? And ask
call him
if
right
he's
now.
Voting for Kamala.
There's a way you can get the call piped right into this thing.
That's what we'll do next episode.
Let's cold call our friends.
Let's cold call every single person in my contact list and ask them who they're voting for and do our own poll. That would be very funny. Do our own poll. It would be close. It would be, for me, it would be pretty close. It would probably be like 50-50.
Nah, I only hang out with democracy respecters.
Yeah,
it would
true.
be 100% Kamala.
All my Ukraine fans that own roofing companies.
Yeah, I only hang out with guys from Malibu with roofing companies.
No.
And weird looking guys.
I don't even think he was from Malibu. He's from Honolulu. Camp Box Honolulu. That was the name of his company. Eat Box Honolulu. This guy. Okay. So the weapon of mass destruction was a machine gun.
They got to stop calling everything the coolest term because it cheapens. Because then that means that Saddam, did they reclassify machine guns as weapons of mass destruction to be right about Saddam? Because he definitely had machine guns.
He had a weapon of, on Sunday morning, a man with a weapon of mass destruction failed to assassinate the former president of the United States and got into his super race car, Nissan Altima.
His foreign race car.
A 7-foot,
super high-tech Japanese vehicle.
A 7-foot, 500-pound man with his weapon of mass destruction got into his super vehicle and drove 1,000,000 miles per hour down I-95.
Some sort of Japanese machine. We may think it's a transformer at this time.
Well, as a deputy of Palm Beach, we've come to the conclusion that the man was driving an alien spaceship.
It was one of those things from Pacific Rim where
it would be it would be so fucking cool to be this guy and then be like, I'm from the future. Fucking trust me. Just fucking trust me for a second. Like, because this guy looks crazy. You pull him over, he's wearing...
Has that happened much recently? I feel like that's a thing that used to happen. Crazy guys would get stopped doing something and they would claim to be from the future.
Yeah. Oh, I think that we jumped timelines, so now we don't have a way to go back.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, did we stop that?
That's kind of hard.
Did we figure out a way to stop that?
That's kind of hard, because I could literally be like, I'm from the future. I'm from 2030. I'm from the... And then you could be like, okay, well, who wins tonight? The Eagles or the Falcons? And I'd be like, the Falcons. And the Eagles win. And you'd be like... Oh no, the timeline's fucked. Oh no, I must have stepped on a bug and now the timeline's fucked. I love that.
There was some weird thing.
The butterfly effect. Is that because you kill a butterfly or is that just in my head?
Yeah, the butterfly effect means that the most important thing in the world to do is not kill butterflies because you don't know what could happen.
That's why Bill Clinton said not to step on the fucking
praying mantises
because it could throw off the timeline.
Mantises.
What had he been doing on Saturday?
We've got gates. We've got roofs. None of them like the president.
Wow. Dylan Roof. What did he do?
He was the guy who took his bowl cut to that church and killed people.
Roofies.
Very true.
A thing that Trump used to sexually assault women.
Right.
As we know from the courts.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a real thing. All the junk they throw on Trump is always fucking a lie.
I noticed that too.
Have you noticed that they attacked this man? And there's plenty of material to attack him on. And they never do
I wonder if there
stuff.
Is there not?
He looks weird.
He does look weird.
He looks really fucking weird. And he used to be a liberal. That's two things. He's a liberal.
Like there's realer stuff. Do you think the stuff he's actually done,
old?
Too many of them are guilty of, so they don't want to like open up
like saying the
boxes.
N-word?
Yeah, like I think there's a mutually assured destruction understanding where you don't bring up tapes of them saying the N-word.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, he peed on Russian hookers.
The N-word.
But then no one's like, he's a pedophile.
Yeah, don't bring up the stuff that we all do.
Which I don't believe. I don't think he is. Why would you be? Have you seen kids versus like grown girls?
Versus Melania? If I could have Melania or a kid, I'm picking Melania. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, gun to my head. I guess.
Roofer's gun to my head. I'm sleeping with Melania.
Gun 500 yards away, poking out of a tree like a cartoon.
Secret Service is standing down.
I'm hunting. It's Trump. It's Trump season. It's Trump.
Yeah, he does got a big.
I'm gonna shoot the president.
Fucking Elmer Fudd head. That's who Trump is, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, what's up, Dr. Fauci? Maybe. I don't know. Rick Bradshaw, Palm Beach.
Orange carrots.
Rick from Pawn Stars was at a Trump rally.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was like,
is he safe?
He was like, I'm not an expert on democracy. I'm gonna have to bring in my guy who is, and then he brings Donald Trump up on stage. No, that's not what he did. It's what he should have done, but he was Rick. What the fuck is his name? Rick Pawn Star?
Yeah, Rick Pawns.
Rick. Whatever. But Rick, the bald guy from Pawn Stars, was at a Trump rally, and he was like, "We have to make all the shit in my fucking shithole store in Vegas is worth nothing now, thanks to Kamala.
Nobody's buying fucking shit.
No
anymore
one's buying my fucking bullshit
in this economy.
No one's buying Elvis's cum rags that I have, and now I just got a fucking back.
No one
full
wants
of Elvis
any
cum
of these
rags.
fucking Pink Floyd pogs that I'm trying to sell.
Rick Harrison.
Harrison.
Is it Rick Harrison?
Is it Rick?
That might just be a.
Is it Rick?
A principal.
Richard Gere.
Rick.
No, Rick.
I think it's Rick Pawn Stars. Rick Harrison. It is Rick Harrison. Yeah, they tried to do a hit piece on Chum Lee, and then he lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah, what was the deal with Chum Lee?
It was that he was at a Bergdorf Goodman's, and he tried to corner someone in a...
Right.
Oh, wait, no, that was Trump. Likely story.
They're not coming at Chumley. They're coming at you.
Yeah.
And he's just in the way.
It's not in the way anymore. He lost all that weight. Probably toss him around. Yeah, I mean, fuck. They have Taylor Swift. Well, guess what? We have Hulk Hogan. We have Hulk Hogan, Rick Harrison, and Kid Rock. So suck my dick. We win. That is actually, and just to be serious for a second, RFK told me that 80
in a dream
70% of, or the top 70%. How do I put this? The people that voted for Biden, they have 70% of America's wealth, and the people that voted for Trump have 30%.
Are you saying winners vote for Biden and losers vote for Trump?
But so it's like, so you have the billionaires, Taylor Swift, but we got the little guys who fight every day at their pawn shop, to
trying to give the old man one more thrill.
To sell the
old man must be like 10 years
first
dead, right?
Bike. Yeah, he's way
gone.
Yeah, shot. There's suicide, back of the head. It's like, this gun's the one that they used to kill Lincoln. I'm going to have to get my gun guy in here to look at this gun they used to kill Lincoln. Rick's probably in it for the historical. He probably follows Trump around, just like steal shit from him. Booth. Like this is Trump's presidential pen. I'm going to sell this
funny
at
that
Rick Harrison pawn shop.
I read something recently about John Wilkes Booth where his brother, who was actually a more famous actor, saved Abraham Lincoln's son. They were like on a crowded train platform and Abe Lincoln's son fell like in between the train and this guy grabbed him. It'd be like if Alec Baldwin saved you and then later Stephen Baldwin killed your dad.
Flip that. Stephen Baldwin was in Sopranos.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it would be like if Stephen Baldwin saved me. And that hacker, that's what I call bad actors.
Okay.
Baldwin's not going to get any shit for his shooting, right? He's in the clear.
That is one I catch heat from Republicards. They're like, he should be in jail forever. And I'm like, he was literally just...
Yeah, like, honestly, what did he do besides point a gun at a woman, pull the trigger, and kill her? There's literally
I don't understand
nothing.
what the crime is.
I don't get it. I thought this was a movie.
I'm not like some kind of lawyer.
I thought I was supposed to point the gun and shoot.
He was... I mean, it would be like if you handed me a banana and then I pointed at someone and it shot them.
Now, that would be crazy.
That would be nuts. It's Trump, Ethan. No, it's...
Have you seen a single Harris poster in your life?
Rick Harris is...
I've been around LA everywhere. I don't see...
there's one on the corner of Ocean
There's
Park.
one over here?
Yeah, or...
I don't go to the affluent white neighborhoods enough, perhaps, but I haven't seen a single one.
No, I mean, there are places selling Trump stuff outside of the supermarket I go to in LA. He's the most popular person of all time.
Unless you're some fucking weirdo who likes...
All he needs to do is get 100 million votes, and then everything will be bad, but different.
But at least it'll be interesting.
Then everything will be bad, but I won't... Literally, I went to fill my tank up today. $4.79. $4.79 a gallon.
That's not that bad.
I didn't fill it up all the way because I can't.
My brain's definitely adjusted to that, where I'm like, oh yeah, gas isn't even that bad anymore. It's like $4.50 by me.
Yeah, it's under $5. Phew. People think you're joking when you go other places too and talk about that. It's like I came off the airport to go back to Philly and gas was like $3.17, and I was like, this is good. Like, haha. If only you knew how bad it could get. And you don't even have earthquakes here. No, Philly was Philly was good. Actually, Philly was good.
Yeah, Philly was actually looking pretty good.
That new
the mayor's cleaning it up.
The lady mayor, she seems to be pretty good. She's like, we
Finally
are
got
going
someone in there.
death penalty for Nissan drivers.
Mayor Rizza.
What's her name? The first I heard of her was when she announced Josh Shapiro as the vice president for Kamala.
Right.
On Twitter.
Yeah, a little early.
And she, obviously we know how that went. And I was like, well, this woman's a dumbass. But Philadelphia looked good. Philadelphia looked
we were in
good.
South Philadelphia. They turned a school into a bar, which I always support.
Yep. We got those teachers and gave him a fucking apron and said, "Get in the dishes." Start fucking
Talk to
washing
people about what they
dishes.
pay in rent.
Yeah.
The thing is, winter is going to happen there.
True. Yeah.
They're willing to pay double for double summer.
No, it's gonna get cold here. It already is. It cooled off. It was hot this weather talk.
They don't have Barrio 18 gang close to them like I do.
Barrio?
All the 18s sprayed everywhere.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Just a group of guys who like to hang out.
MS 14.
Yeah.
Mac and Sam.
They keep
Mac and Sam
adding.
14. What does MS stand for?
Mac and
Multiple
Sam.
sclerosis? Oh.
Yeah.
Our bodies are shutting down. We're pissed. What are we at?
45.
Oh, cool. Nice. What else is going on? People are eating cats and dogs.
Right.
For me, I feel like that is a sign of a nation on the up. Because you look at who's winning the 21st century, and I'm saying this like purely just as like I am just observing. I do not mean to comment on other people's culture or what my opinion on anything is, or whether this is wrong or right. From what I observe, the cultures that eat the dogs and eat the cats are winning the 21st century. So to me, if we're doing that now, that is simply maybe we should build roads.
Adapt or die.
Yes. And have you been to the grocery store recently? Have you been to the grocery store recently and you get an anxiety attack because you have to pay
Yeah, meat is so expentive.
$14
There's this whole
for a
source
flank
of meat
steak?
that no one's even using.
There's cats and dogs running around this entire
Everywhere.
They're fucking everywhere.
The pounds are filled with pit bulls. Have
We
you
don't know
seen
what
the
to do
meat
with
on these
them.
things?
We're putting them down and throwing them in the trash.
Right. At least don't waste the animal. That's more disrespectful.
And
Putting down a dog and not eating it?
at least give it to prisoners. Yeah,
I thought it was. I thought
winning countries.
I was confused because I heard that we were importing Haitians to turn them into pet food for our pets,
Oh no, yeah,
and I was very against that.
yeah, obviously.
No matter who's doing it, Hillary Clinton, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just that's wrong.
I don't condone
Don't
that.
turn people into cat food.
Yes, yeah.
But now I think it's like that. It does feel a little uncomfortable, but it's like when Indians saw the railroad.
Yeah, and they're
and
like,
you got to
"Fuck."
adapt or die.
Yeah. I don't know. Because the last century was like, oh, we're going to space. And then other countries were like, I guess we should try to do that too. But like, we're over here, eating dogs. And I think it's kind of come full circle where that is what, and it's tough times. Hard times make hard men.
Make
who eat
men hard.
dogs. And the only one that I saw that was confirmed was a man killing Canadian geese, cutting their heads off and barbecuing them.
I've thought about doing
Which
that,
to me,
though.
those geese, first off,
They
you want
are-
to talk migrants? Canadian
geese, yeah.
They got to go.
Very true.
They got to go. They're
Our friends
mean.
from the south attacking our enemies from the north.
They shit. Yeah, that's very true. This is
Kamala,
the
get me
battleground.
on the campaign.
They shit on baseball fields, and it gets all over your pants.
Baseball field's the most American thing. And
They're very
Canadian
mean.
geese
These
are
Canadian
shitting on
geese are
them.
very mean. I don't see any problem with taking, and they're asking for it with those necks.
Right. Very ringable.
They're asking to get. And they're big. I don't know how the meat tastes. Probably tough.
Probably fucking horrible.
But have you been to the grocery stores recently and these prices?
There's the geese that they would fatten up. Like people eat geese. Like Ebenezer Scrooge.
I've heard of eating duck.
What's it called? There's something
anything.
where they
Eat
like
anything.
expand the goose stomach.
People don't like eating the cats.
Yeah, it's because we're too
Cats have parasites,
We're too
I think, is
bonded with them too.
I think the animals that carry parasites in their bones and blood and
Because like in Russia, you can buy horse meat in a can in the store.
yeah, that's just not worth it.
But
Horses
here
are too
it would
important.
it'd be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
And then you got people eating like the intelligent whales in
Yeah.
certain parts of the world.
If every animal was friendly like a dog and a cat, do you think we would eat them?
I think most
I
animals
feel like they are friendly, which was their fucking mistake.
Cows are very friendly.
I think every animal could be, maybe except for like, I don't know, lions and shit, but like.
Would you let a cow sleep in your bed?
Would we eat any of them? Like if a chicken was just like.
Dude, I'd eat anything. If you get some,
I'd eat a parrot.
if you marinate it right, I'm fucking eating it. I
I'd
don't
eat a
care
human.
what the fuck it is. Yeah, I'd eat a guy or a girl. If I'm in a room, you're showing me pictures. If Melania Trump's there and the kid's there, I don't know. All right, well, let's fucking end this and turn on the pregame show.
Yeah, the biggest news of the week, we're back.
Yeah, I guess, whatever. It's tough. I think things are heating up. This is a very political one, but that's what it's going to be for the next couple weeks. I like the idea of calling everyone we know. Let's figure that out.
Yeah, I got to run some tests.
We're going to have our own independent wisecracker poll of who is going to win the 2024 election. And we also have to factor in where they are voting because we have to make our own little electoral college map.
Right.
So.
Yeah, let's do this right.
Yeah. I'm not joshing around. It's wartime. I listened to Alex Jones all day yesterday.
We're not Josh Shapiroing around.
It is time to get serious and stop drinking beer every day.
Every other day, and we're getting serious.
All right. Well, I have nothing to fucking plug.
Yeah, me neither.
Doesn't matter. All right. Bye.